2.
What's going on? Penny Smiles. Midas.
Shields.
Hulkwin.
Everybody's like, what name we using?
Yeah. Who am I today?
Do I go with my alias or my superhero name or?
On some shit with that, I'm like, the last show we had, he goes, Michael. I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on right here?
Government.
Anyway,
I can't help it.
Penny Smiles. We're on the whole point, and we said it. It's about, men topics. Just being real, honest, Sometimes y'all probably cancel us and y'all be back. But that's where we're at right now with some of this. What was the topic? I loved it.
So it was like, as a parent or as an older role model, what do you perceive yourself more as? A hero or a villain?
Okay.
And it can go in any very topic. I mean, do you want to relate to actual hero or villain? Or do you just see yourself as like that? Do people comment on that towards you? Just stuff like that. Or, in general.
I definitely have multiple songs where I feel like I'm talking about battling between that, being the good guy and the villain.
Yeah.
And again, as men, I feel like that's the day-to-day struggle, right? For me, I generally enjoy helping people, right? Hero concept. I enjoy it. However, I can relate to a villain. I can relate to why a villain would have enough with society. You know what I mean? Like enough. What's the Batman one? Live long enough to be. What's the damn line?
Oh, I know. Hold on. Drawing a fart.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
Two-Face
about.
shit.
Yeah.
You live
Long enough to become the villain. God damn.
but whatever. Yeah, whatever.
They know you're.
Yeah.
You did
like
you do just enough to be look like a hero, but then you stay long enough to become a villain.
yeah.
Something like that.
And I get that.
That movie came out like forever
Have
ago.
you guys ever watched the movie? I haven't watched it, and I still want to watch it. What's the word? Protagonist, right? That's where
protagonist.
like the good guy, in a sense, becomes the bad guy. It's called, I think it's called Fallen or Falling. But that's one of the movies similar, I guess, to like the Joker type thing, where the good guy, just had enough, But villain-wise, I don't know.
What do you think, Shields?
No.
Hero or
Hero or villain?
It's easier to be the villain if you ask me.
Oh,
Because
You think so?
Yeah. Because
absolutely, I think.
people suck. You save someone, it sucks to be the good guy sometimes, And Joker, actually, he said it in the Killing Joke. I don't know if you've ever seen it. He goes, all it takes is one bad day. And then throughout the whole comic, he's trying to force James Gordon put through what he went through, why he's a villain. And Jim Gordon doesn't break or anything, but he's like, all it takes is a push.
Yeah.
Says that in Dark Knight as well. It's gravity. You just need a fucking push to.
I like that.
And that's why Batman, he's like, I will never cross that line, because if I do, then I'm just no better than what I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
Nice. So, what do you think? How do you think people perceive you though? Like, not coming from yourself. If someone says
Neither.
You don't think you come off more of a hero?
I mean, I don't know.
In the combo of having to choose, yeah.
Yeah.
But I get that.
And
a
having to
sense of-
choose.
That's actually a super interesting, I guess, topic or how to look at it. If
That's true.
you were to ask your friends or family, right? Are you the hero or the villain?
Yeah, we got a comment someone said. I'm gonna read it.
Go ahead.
Where'd it go? Oh, that's gone. Shit.
They're like, I'm a villain. Fuck you
No,
guys.
she said she sees herself as a hero, trying to do it for her kids, and I feel like most people would see themselves as the hero, because who doesn't want to be the good guy, But again, we always reference back to music, but he says it. I'm always the hero, but I play a better villain.
Yeah.
I just butchered the hell out of that line.
No,
Yeah,
it was
but-
like that, yeah.
And it's true. Like,
But
why do I play the hero when I'm a better villain?
Then kind of
like, fuck you.
one of you just kind of made it a topic with this. One day takes one day, right? As the hero, like you can, again, one day, one moment, you just aren't at your best, and you do something out of character, maybe, right? I've had a lot of moments. I'm normally friendly, whatever, but I've had moments that took me out of character, where I'm like full on villain, fuck you, and everybody that has anything. Now that's not me, but do I have those moments? Yes. And
All the
with
time.
people maybe seeing you as the hero all the time, that one moment could change their mind, you know. And that's something I've always kind of thought about. There's so much pressure. I've even said it with like him and my other buddy Sam. You know, I don't talk to nobody about shit. I just really do. And I always have said, because I feel that you guys have always seen me in this light. If I start saying this shit, the mind changes. And they both told me, that's wrong. But back with the hero thing, in my mind, I'm a hero in a sense to these guys. I can't let you see the villain that I have. Because then now, in my head, your mind or your point of view is going to change.
And that goes back to what I said. It's easier to be the villain.
Absolutely.
It's easier to be the asshole. It really is.
So then what if I don't care about showing them?
About what?
What if I don't care about showing them?
Showing what?
Like you just said, like, you don't want them to be seeing you, as a villain. You want to be seen as a hero.
But
you're not
going to show that to him all the time, though. Or your kids, or
well, I guess.
Well, the thing is,
stranger.
I don't show it to my kids, but they still see it. What I do outside of them, like I don't hide. I'm not hiding anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm ruthless. All the way around, and my kids know that. My kids know. Oh, Dad's all good and gravy, until you jack it up, and now he's your worst enemy.
Mm-hmm. And be the hero and ruthless.
Sure. Batman.
Yeah.
Daredevil, Punisher.
But I mean,
list goes on and on. Sorry,
yeah.
nerd moment.
But I don't want to be perceived as, a hero, because a hero is, I mean, I don't want the right way to say it.
I don't want the title of hero. That's actually a good.
Yeah.
I also don't want the title.
Because I don't. Yeah. Because I don't do what everybody.
I'm a computer guy. I'm helping Spider-Man. Hey, go here. Hey, go here.
Yeah. Well, I just don't fall in common line. I don't do what people think you should do. I do what I want to do, how I want to do it, with who I want to do it with, in whatever environment.
Not long ago, I was asking y'all, and it's perfect now. I was watching the Avengers and shit. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Right? And I had asked y'all. I said, "What superhero would y'all think I am?" Because you guys know me, right? Different answers, whatever.
Princess Peach.
That's not in fucking Avengers, but okay. All the men want me. Milkshake, bring all the boys to the yard. But anyway, with this whole concept, right? Again, with the hero. These guys have so much pressure that they have to go under, whatever it may be. But like how you're saying, I guess perceived, you don't want someone to maybe lean on you that you're the hero, you're the guy,
Yeah.
But for me, again, I'm not listening. It's so odd. For me, like, that's exactly what I'm okay with. I'm 100% comfortable with people leaning on me and saying, gotta get it done. Like, yeah. I thrive in those moments. I fucking thrive in the moments when people need me that way. Now, again, back with this whole thing, I don't enjoy it all the time. I get a little annoyed and tired. Why do you always fucking need Captain America, motherfucker, right? But with that in my head, I'm like, that's why you're a little more Tony Starkish, right? You are a little blunt, real, a little cocky. You're not right all the time, but your intentions are good. Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I'm gonna read the comment. I finally came back. So Summer said, I see myself as the hero more often than not because I'm trying to give my kids a better life than I had, and being a homeschool mama of 3 takes so much time, but worth every minute.
With that's an awesome comment. So in this scenario, right? Okay, same thing. Got kids, all that. Would there be a moment where you had to be the villain?
There it is.
To take care of what needed to be taken care of, right? So like, I'll say it like in this sense, right? My kid's good, we got food, all that, But like I always go John Q. Remember that Denzel Washington?
Yeah.
His son has a heart problem. He's a transplant. He holds up the
whole hospital, everything.
That, in a sense, is a villain.
Yeah. But he had to become the villain.
So, like in that, right? I know you would. It was rhetorical. You know what I mean? I know any parent would go that extra mile. I know so. But that's kind of, I guess, the whole conflict, right? All of us battle this every single day, whether we say hero, villain, or not. We battle Are we gonna be good people or not? Am I gonna clap back at the fucking coworker that's always acting up? Am I going to sink to their level? Right? I say this shit often. I don't do petty because I swear on my life I'll go pettier than you. I promise you I will. I will remember. I don't forget shit. That's why I don't do it. I'm gonna be upfront. I'd rather be the villain in the moment. Be like, right?
Yeah. And the other thing is like, I mean, if you do what you're supposed to do, like you're supposed to take care of your kids. You're supposed to buy them clothes. You're supposed to take them out and have fun. You're not getting extra cookies for that shit.
Yeah.
You know, as a parent, that's your damn job. Oh, I've never been to jail. Well, you know,
that's what a hero feels like, though.
You know, well, that's
what I'm
what
supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do.
Supposed to. But you got people that you'll have parents that want to show them, you know, they'll want, you know, quote unquote, their flowers or their cookies, like I said.
Yeah.
But you're doing things you're supposed to do, and yeah, I know it's hard. You know, and now I know it's even harder as a single parent. But now it's just much more. It's just much more for me. You know what I mean? I'm still humble. I'm still blessed. But I'm not gonna go out of the way to, hey, somebody better pat me on the back because I'm doing my damn job. You
When
know?
the camera's off, John be asking for hugs.
He does. We just hugged him for like 30 minutes before this. It was a very long hug. So.
I'm a very emotional guy.
But all right. So I go back to the like, because I feel like I'm one of the softest people in the world. Not in the sense of like.
I wouldn't say I think soft is the
Voice is
wrong word.
very soft.
I would say you're understanding. You're in tune
Calmer.
with emotions. You're
I try to get people the benefit of the doubt, no matter what the doubt is.
I'm
I guess
terrible
you
with
could say.
that.
That's where you inject them.
No, and it's
Same.
Last time I gave someone benefit of the doubt.
It's screwed me more than it's
Same.
helped me.
Yeah.
But and like
Yeah.
the other day, I'm not gonna mention any names, talking about people, you know, and it was new to me. Ego. I've never had an ego, and I know everybody has an ego.
That was.
But I'm not confident or cocky about anything. And that's why I'm playing Mortal Kombat. I'll beat your ass in that shit.
Yeah.
I'm confident. But like in life, I guess you can say I'm not like. My red flag is I'm gonna fight the 500 pound, 7'5" dude. He's gonna beat my ass, but I'm still gonna fucking fight him.
Yeah.
That's I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe your red flag is, you know, you go on live Facebook by yourself and start singing on your own. Okay, well that's confidence.
No,
and that's
yeah, I
also
get it.
self-esteem to the max. So
I mean-
your ego is something that's not say it, it's show.
Maybe
You know, your
confidence-
ego cannot be explained.
Maybe the
It's
confidence
just
is
show.
No, I think he's a little off with ego. I think it's confidence, right? I had a bar like that, you know,
Yeah, confident.
not cocky, right? And growing up, that was a constant issue with people and me. So many used to swear to God I was like the cockiest guy they ever met. And for me, I never felt cocky. To me, cocky guys like a Terrell Owens, showing off all the time, fucking diva.
Yeah.
Why is that good?
But
yeah.
Okay, but with that, to me, and most that I've met, I am that fucking good at music. I am that fucking good at rapping. I am that good at writing and doing these things, but I don't show it that way. I feel like I should, often, but I don't. Like you're saying with the humbleness, mostly in the sense of the hero thing, because I want people to know, you know, through all the shit, all the whatever, you're able to be confident and still do what you need, right? Without, in essence, like being so cocky that people start to hate you. Because people are gonna hate you regardless, right?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter.
God, gosh.
So
people hate
with the whole concept, like you have to love you. You have to know who you are first. And with this combo, like I know I'm not cocky. I'm never trying to put people down. I'm never trying to show off. If I was trying to show off, y'all would never not see a link on my fucking page, right? So, and again, that's one of my faults. I should post way more, but that's what I'm saying. It's not a cockiness. I just want people to genuinely see you could do it. Take that fucking step, you know? And that's where, like, again, the hero concept comes in, you know?
You know, another thing is like I get lost in my own little world. Like I forget, like, you know, just like over the weekend at the fair, having a good time with my sisters, friends, you know, kids, whatever. I could care less that a quarter of the town's around me. You know what I mean? I could care less of who I'm going to see. I like going into my own little world with my family, whoever I'm with, and literally, I don't care what I'm doing. If I'm laughing my ass off, if I'm saying a bad word, if I'm telling a funny story, if I'm telling a stupid story, I don't care who's around. You know what I mean? Compared to, you know, like I ran into my daughter, she was like hey, she's like, I'm like, I don't give a who is here.
Okay.
And why are you acting like, you know, now you're making it worse. Because now I'm going to do that, you know.
That's how I.
You know, I like to scream on rides. You know why? I'm going to get all my money's worth out of this thing for one. And genuinely, you have more fun on the ride if you play into it.
You
know?
have been so different
Saying they can barely hear
in
us
the past year.
on the live.
Oh, I bet. I don't know how to move that, Mike. Fuck, I'm like, had to move the whole thing, I guess, huh?
Or it's up to you.
Well,
Maybe we gotta yell.
Maybe we got to talk a little. I mean, I'm talking loud enough. I don't know, you guys.
Just can't hear you at all. Did that fall? Was that like that over?
No. I'm just trying to improvise.
It would have been even worse without the mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Yeah, it's on.
We're trying to fix this thing.
You know, having technical difficulties, please stand by.
Maybe what?
Stand by as we. Oh, I have a string.
That's the point of life. Shit happens. But
Take my hand
well, have
and
you
let
ever-
me
I always talk about
go.
comics and stuff. But have you ever heard of the video game Injustice?
Yeah, okay.
So the basis is Joker essentially tricks Superman into killing his wife.
Oh God,
Superman kills Joker.
that was a crazy
So my
thing.
question is, say you are a hero,
Uh-huh.
would you kill one to save millions?
Hell yeah. Gotta go.
Yeah, that's it. So always depends, I guess, on
Especially when those millions are
Well,
my
like
kids
with
and
this.
family.
Actually, with this concept, I've heard this question asked a billion times. If you could go back in time and kill baby Hitler, would you kill him?
No.
He's a fucking baby, right?
That's why you can't
But
kill
you
him.
know what he's gonna do, right?
Kill him.
But right? That's a
Because
real.
baby Hitler is innocent.
But he's
He
not.
doesn't
gonna be,
become
though.
he doesn't become evil until probably.
Nah, but you know the inevitable. That's the point of it, right?
Yeah.
For sure, that's the point of it all.
And that's where I'll argue with a lot of people is where, you know, that's why we were given free will.
For what? To choose
To kill a baby.
To kill a baby?
Yeah. He's not evil yet. So like there's your I mean if it was black and white, yeah, kill him. We know he's going to kill millions.
What do you?
Well, I
it's
believe
black and white.
the
History
fucking-
is done. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like-
baby Hitler's innocent.
I
You gotta
believe
wait
in,
until he's not innocent anymore.
I believe in the butterfly effect. Like,
Absolutely.
it's
do
gonna
too.
change everything. Someone else is gonna step up and
Absolutely.
might win.
Yeah,
You
someone
know?
else step on and they might win because you
You know,
killed baby Hitler.
exactly.
And baby Hitler was the weakest.
So no, to answer your question, I wouldn't go kill baby Hitler.
I wouldn't either, but yeah.
Just like someone was like, me and my brother were talking about this. What if you woke up and you're like 10 years old again, but you still remember?
No, everything changes then.
Would you change?
Yes,
You would?
everything
That
changes.
shit
You don't have a choice. You
It's
just are
such
going
a
to
great, right? Real shit. If I woke up and I'm 10, right?
Yeah.
I know what I've done.
You remember everything. Your kids, your wife, everything.
I've said this before, and it's difficult with, like you said, butterfly effect. I'd have found my wife right the fuck away. I swear to God, I wouldn't have fucking wasted my fucking time. I'd have found her right the fuck away. I'd have fucked up way more people. There's so many.
I knew that was coming.
There's so many people I should have beat their ass.
I owe a couple
But-
last
but,
names and never
right?
paid.
Yeah.
Also, music.
There's a couple that should hit the list.
I would have started music when I first did poetry, 6th grade. I would have been like, this is it, I know what I gotta do, like you're saying, having these memories. But with the concept of butterfly effect, I wouldn't have had my daughter, wouldn't have been there. Probably wouldn't have had my son, right? Because again, the
Well,
way.
it's not this version.
Exactly, exactly.
So that's where
exactly, butterfly effect.
That's where people are like, oh fuck yeah, fuck yeah, I would change. But then you think like, shit. But
And even
No.
I don't.
with that, right? I swear I say this all the time. If I wouldn't have met my wife, I'm so confident I would have been really much bigger with music. I'm just certain of it.
He says that with love.
Like all the time. No, but
the heavy heart.
No.
But he's not wrong.
No, what I'm saying is, right? I made the decision. I love music, but I love my wife. I love having a family. I love what we have, right? So I made that decision. That was more important, right? At the time,
Such
You
a
can
feminine.
no, but you can ask my wife. I swear. I was like, I'm not having no kids. I'll have a kid like about 50.
Oh, really?
She's on the phone.
Ask her.
She's like that. You better.
I was
be
like,
saying
Yeah. His
You
wife
should
is
be
sitting in
saying
the script in his ear right now. See that? It's not a
but
headphone.
no, I remember, like I said, I told her like
She's holding the cue cards.
I told her, I said, I'm not gonna have kids. Like I don't want kids. Maybe when I'm 50, I'm gonna have a boy because I want to keep the Romero name, right? And then same with her, like love, right? I had told her like, I don't do the love shit. Every girl that ever say I love you, I'm gone, like right. And I always remember this real shit.
He's not lying either.
For real, right?
I
You
was
here
hearing this at 17, 18.
on some real shit. So
19, 20.
I remember finally telling my wife, I said I love you. She said it back, and I'm like, you ain't gotta say it back. You know, I don't want it to be fake. She goes, no, I do. I said, well, why you didn't tell me that? She said, you say you would leave me. I'm like, fucking did.
So I probably just answered it, but I went out. Did you say I love you first, or?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Same.
She probably would have, but that's what I mean. I
I
already
think
gave
most
that.
guys do, right? I mean,
All guys do, if it's real.
Scientifically,
I think
right?
so.
They've already kind of got
And we want them to know, and now they'll hang around and see if we're worthy enough.
I know I definitely
Fred, to
said
go
it
back.
first. Ariel, if you're still watching,
I'm almost certain.
let me
though,
know. I'm pretty sure I said it first.
That's gotten to like almost
Oh,
like a
that's-
scientific level in a sense. Man.
I might have said it right after the first time we did it. He's like, I love you.
No. I just remember seeing her.
I'm just
I just remember seeing her every day at the first semester of my senior year. And the moment I started talking, I was like,
I remember the plaid
I'm gonna
skirts.
f***ing marry this girl. I was,
The plaid skirts is what did it in
the
fishnets.
plaid skirts.
And the pigtails. You know what I'm talking about. She knows I'll be home in a little bit. But yeah, I should look that up. Google. I'm pretty sure more guys.
Alexa?
Say it first. No, I'm pretty sure guys say it first way more than.
That's what I was saying, yeah. Like, I'm almost certain, scientifically to whatever point, more so because what they're saying is
Do we love harder?
guys are more protective. So when a guy knows, a
Oh,
guy
so we're
knows.
like claiming him. Let your fucking mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
well,
a little
and
much.
just more. I think guys are more compassionate at first.
Instead of-
I
instead
mean,
of-
more. No, not compassionate. Are more passionate.
Instead of a club over the head, we just go, I love you.
You know,
And now
I
you're
thought of
fucking
it.
stuck.
well,
Go ahead, Mike.
it's biology.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at every other male and female in nature. The male courts a female. Only in very
That's
few
true.
cases is a female courting the male. You know what I mean? Think about that.
Mammals.
It's biology in us. Like you see a female, you have to court her. You know, and now every day it's like God knows what the hell that is. You know, you showing off.
On some shit, bro.
Like basketball?
Y'all ever see?
You know, I know.
I
dancing
don't-
to a certain song.
I don't remember the
Here
bird.
we go with the dancing shit.
No, that's what
Couldn't
made
dance to that.
It's even better that he said that. I can't remember the name of the bird at the moment.
It's a blackbird. Huh?
Empathy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but the male bird, this motherfucker
Uh-huh.
get a whole get down with the dance, a whole
Oh, I know what
whole fucking choreography to get the chick.
Or like fucking penguins. They gotta go find a rock and bring it to her.
I remember that.
Like,
And-
what?
and-
if
and
that
what-
rock sucks, you gone.
Yeah.
My son was in here the other day. We're watching some penguin shit on Disney or whatever. The penguins start fighting, and my son goes, "I didn't know they fought each other. Like they're animals." He goes, "But they don't look. They look friendly."
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And once a penguin meets its mate, it will never have another mate.
That's nuts.
No matter even the mate dies or they will
Insane.
never have another mate.
Insane.
You know, the rest of their life. But yeah, there's tons of
some of y'all would kill yourself if that had to happen to you. These people watching.
Oh my God!
And if y'all motherfuckers,
If you could never pick another.
no, yeah, to never pick another mate.
yeah.
Sasha's watching. So Sasha's the best cook in the world. She's, you know.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Why y'all be thinking you have to defend me or some shit? Like, I'm alright.
I don't roast his ass.
Yeah.
I'm
When he
alright.
walks in the door and say, "I heard that shit."
I'm
Mommy."
like,
She's looking at us through the window right now.
Nah, hell no. My wife heard all that shit before. I promise.
Just giving that Ike Turner look through the blinds.
My wife has heard so
My
much
wife.
bullshit out my mouth. She started to learn what the tune out. Like, I ain't really gotta hear that. He told me that 10 years ago.
He told me. He already told me.
I heard that story before.
He already told me he would pick me
Man,
faster.
there were like moments, like movies, right? You know, I'll watch a movie and you know whatever. Like you'll have a memory about the movie.
Yeah.
We watched the movie fucking 10 times in the last 15, 20 years. And I'm like, I might have said this before. She goes, you did. I didn't finish. She knows what I was going to say about that movie.
But I feel like, because I've always thought that about you too, you do repeat yourself a lot, but it's because you have so much in your head.
Yeah, let's
You
just
don't
go.
remember if you told me or not.
Well, that's why I always swear to God, I'm like so thankful.
I don't think it is a bad thing.
For most of y'all
It's not.
that stay around or have learned to adjust to listen to me. I had a conversation the other day with my mom, and it was so funny. I'm like going through whatever, and I was like most people, I feel like they're not listening. And I'm like, you're not listening, Mom. And she stopped, she goes, I am. You didn't say whatever. And so I stopped, paused, and I'm like, I didn't. My mind did though, right? My mouth didn't say it, but my mind was already, you know what I mean? But stuff like that, I'm always appreciative. Like hell yeah, y'all fuckers put up with me. But at the same time, I put up with y'all too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Here,
sure.
here.
There you go. Yeah, put up with each other.
Here's the putting up with each other.
I remember when I first started hanging out with Mike when he lived across the street. I'm just like, I never thought you were an asshole. But
That's a great way to start
No,
off.
because I don't.
So that means in some way.
No,
In
because
some way, he was getting ready to.
I'll
He
be
was
honest.
waiting for
I'll
it.
be honest with you. People have told me how you like. He's kind of.
I'm proud of you, man.
He's kind of. We know how I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Music with him. Him
Yeah.
told me you were a dick before I went over there, and then I went over there, and it's not. He'll beat you down, but he's gonna lift you right back.
Oh.
And that's what a lot of people need to,
You
especially
see
John
it,
too. Like these guys, they're not gonna. That's why I like talking to them because they're not gonna tell me, oh, you're gonna. Well, he might.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be fine.
No.
First time I went to your house, I was gonna fight
Nah.
you across the street.
Awesome shit, man.
And like, I,
But I'm just saying.
Awesome
Like,
shit though.
You-
For real,
yeah.
with that convo, was that not a moment
It was weird.
that you got to see who the fuck he is?
No, sure.
Don't
Like,
fuck
yeah.
with my friends.
No, sure.
Don't fuck with my friends. We could fuck around, say whatever, but don't you fucking say that. That was for
I was
me.
so torn. Like, am I disrespecting his house? But
Yeah.
this guy's disrespecting him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let someone
I
holler
always
across the
remember
street
that.
behind
Yeah.
their fence. You know, trying to talk.
With,
You know.
with anybody watching, this guy was drugged the fuck out, right? He was ready.
I'm just kidding.
No, not.
No.
But he was ready, you know. And I'm like, we talking about. I'm telling him like,
My neighbor.
dude is so drunk or so fucked up on drugs. You could like pound this guy's face into the cement.
I'm still-
He wouldn't even feel that shit. He was fucked. But
But I didn't know that.
yeah.
I just thought some guy was just talking shit to my friend
like
and
that,
just
man.
randomly, and I'm like,
But on some
you
shit.
must know him, or you know
real,
what?
for real,
No,
though.
and don't worry, I'll say it.
With that though, for real though, that's something that's so different, I guess, to me. You know, like I'm with all the shit
Yeah.
as of like last 10 years, maybe, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not like that still though. I wouldn't, and I didn't say anything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You in the last 10 years have really simmered down, right?
had to.
We're complete opposites of
Yeah.
what we've done. But again, that bothered you enough.
Yeah.
You were like, no, fuck
Well,
that.
Yeah. And there's a, I'm sorry, I want to interrupt, but that was a crazy thing. Like, it's not to me. It was to
Yeah.
a friend. And
Yeah.
there's probably, like, not saying my weakness or my strength, but
Yeah.
you can holler at me all you want.
Oh,
Dogs
yeah.
bark.
Yeah.
All dogs bark, especially when a better dog walks by.
Yeah.
But if you're, when you're hollering at my friends,
Yeah.
that just hits different. I don't know what I mean.
He was ready to play the hero. See what I did there?
Oh, yes, but
No,
in order
but-
to, I had to become
and
the
I
bad
think,
guy.
I think too, like, so I'm gonna be honest, if you guys weren't there, I probably wouldn't have even acknowledged it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in my head, I was like, they got my back. So.
Yeah, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
What's
But
funny?
he was calling me like fat or some shit. What are you looking at, fat boy?
That was funny.
And I'm like, you're talking to me? And then John was like, you ain't gonna fucking blah, blah. I was just like, what's going on?
But remember, after Johnny Flat, all of a sudden he was your best friend after. Remember?
Yeah.
That's my neighbor.
That's actually a good song.
That's my neighbor.
like,
I
yeah.
like your
He
song.
enjoyed the concert afterwards.
The fuck?
But yeah, I don't know.
And then there's another thing, putting people in their place. People like that. I don't know. Probably because, like I said, I have to turn it down. Because if I popped off everybody that came at me, I'd be in jail. I'm not gonna put it. People are too sensitive these days. Nobody can take an ass whooping.
The shitty.
If I beat the shit out of somebody right now, I'm going to jail. There goes my jail. You know what I mean? Like
and
that's the thing.
also too. Me and Mike have talked about this before. Is people don't fist to cut.
And there's the other thing. I gotta now make sure that it's gonna be a real fair fight.
You know, like just like.
Or they're not gonna try and follow me
I
and
hate
fuck
to
from
even
where I
bring it.
live.
I hate to even bring it up, but you can get shot
Yeah.
You can.
over
Yeah.
nothing because people are afraid to fight.
Yeah.
Not afraid to fight, but I guess it's just faster.
No,
This generation just like
it's
they think they get the result.
Dude, when we were growing up,
It's the
every
embarrassment.
fucking Saturday there was a fight on California
it's
Street.
the-
Every day there was a fight.
it's the embarrassment.
Yeah,
That's what
we
it
were
is,
there.
right? Because a lot of kids now don't understand that you can be in a full-on disagreement and move on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
I've
sense.
gotten my ass beat enough, and I was okay with this guy after, right?
Best
And
friends
to
sometimes.
me, yeah, to me, growing up, a lot of scenarios, that's what made you respect that guy. Even if you didn't fist fight, the guy saying, no, fuck that, you ain't about to, right? That made
Yeah.
you respect him. And now I literally had this conversation, back to being canceled. Motherfuckers are so afraid to speak up and hurt feelings that we now live in a generation that 11-year-old boys cut their fucking dicks off, right? To fucking be okay. Oh well, he's comfortable. That's how he feels. And like legitimately, that shit like drives me nuts. Man up in any scenario.
Or no nuts. Sorry.
Whatever, you know. And I get it. I know that's a harder whatever subject or topic, but 100% it bothers me.
I wouldn't say 11-year-old kids.
No,
there's,
it's
there's,
that good.
there's 25-year-old men doing that.
But-
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, there's
and-
grown men doing that.
And do you're grown. Do I don't agree, but do what you gotta do. But
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
do the brainwash bullshit. I don't want to hurt my son's feelings. He thinks he's a girl, and allow the 11-year-old to do these things.
Yeah.
like that's bullshit. Be a fucking parent. Hurt his feelings. I don't give a fuck. I might have said this before, and whatever. I'll never forget. I had to be probably about that age, 11. My girl cousins wanted to do dress up, right? I go in my mom's room, I put her red dress on with white high heels. I'll never forget this moment.
You did this.
I did this. I wasn't,
I knew it. I'm just kidding.
but that's what I'm saying.
I won't put a dress
it
on.
was
That's
just
maybe-
because I was a kid though. Anyway, I come out when this, right? My dad sees me, and my dad was hot right away. And my dad, you know, I'm telling him it wasn't. I'm not trying to be a girl. I thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah,
I
but
thought it was
that's-
funny.
now we're
whatever.
involving the other
but
generation.
that's what I'm saying. My dad goes, Michael, you can play dress up house, but you're always the man. You're the father. That's who you are, always, right?
Yeah.
One time in my whole life, never had an issue with none of that again.
Yeah, but you're
People
playing
are-
with your daughter, you said, right?
Well,
playing
my
dress up?
cousin. No, it wasn't my daughter.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was 11.
Oh,
12.
oh, you were playing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
okay.
11 or 12. Yeah,
Oh.
but
Oh, okay.
but anyway.
I thought this was like yesterday. And
I thought he was like his daughter.
You're up that dress, son. You're fucking 34,
I
bro.
was 11 or 12.
Don't you forget you're the man of this house, right?
But anyway,
Did you shave your legs?
And now, if he put a dress on, he'd be like, "That's Mike." You know, he does that.
no, I'm not Oscar De La Hoya.
He does do that. He won't admit.
But
it.
anyway, I'm just saying, addressing
Have you
things that
ever
are
wore a
wrong,
kilt?
addressing issues
I would have
that
killed.
people have problems with. Like again, that with canceled, whatever, all the shit we're doing. I want to talk about these situations. I want to speak on them because as a whole, we as a whole of Americans are chicken shit. It's embarrassing if you want to be real.
It's getting bad.
It's getting there.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
But and that goes back to my previous thing. Do you think that's why people resort to shooting, to stabbing, because they don't want the ass beaten? 'Cause
I
like
don't
he
know.
said,
Nobody knows how to fight with their words anymore. Nobody knows how to be. No one knows how to speak and
So
be
you don't think?
psychologically.
I feel like they don't want to get beat up, or they.
I don't think.
It's not about getting beat up.
I think it's embarrassment. I think.
well,
Yeah.
I was embarrassed
No,
about the
yeah,
fights I lost.
that's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah, but you fought.
that's what I'm saying. They don't want to lose.
I've had this.
Yeah.
So it's like Japan. I think maybe.
Whoa.
They don't. Their kids don't learn like English, math, those kind of things until they're like 8 or so. The kids go through learning how to deal with people. You don't get along with this kid.
Yes.
You guys are pairing up. That's what they do over there, and that's something we don't do here in the United States. Learning to deal with each other. So Mike Tyson had a quote a long time ago with the internet shit. He said, you know, people are too comfortable saying their opinion
Without
because
getting-
because
Yeah.
they can't get punched in the face.
'Cause they
I
can't
had this
get
comment the
punched,
other day. I'm like, if I was to talk shit about one of y'all, all these guys, whatever, at some point it's gonna get back to y'all, and we're gonna have to conversate, right? But let's say I don't like neither one of y'all.
We
I'm
know.
like, fuck y'all,
We know.
right? But y'all live in Missouri.
Oh,
Yeah.
I say
Yeah.
whatever the fuck I want, right?
But
And that's-
the other thing is knowing who the hell you're talking to. If you're talking to somebody
But
that
they-
is going to take something that
but
offensive,
people don't know anymore.
they don't.
kinda what I said.
The younger ones don't.
On top of, like you said, taking offense.
I mean, I'll take offense and then I'll put it right back on you, and then you want to keep going back and forth. It doesn't have to be a fight.
And that's kind of where
it
it
doesn't
is.
have to be
A
physical.
lot of these people, kind of going back to what he was saying, that's why they don't fight, is because they're not able to be offended and move on.
There, thank you.
No,
That's
their
what I was trying to-
communication
right?
skills are.
That's what I was
are
trying to
lacking.
put into words, but I'm returning.
Yeah, can't-
He said it. That's what
yeah.
I was trying to say.
Yeah, well,
Exactly.
it's the lack of communication. It's just, be getting harder and harder. And that's the thing. Even if you say something that makes people uncomfortable.
Because we were, I think I told Mike, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, okay.
We were at Disneyland. We went to Disneyland, and I had gotten shoulder bumped like 15 times already.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm coming out of the bathroom, and this guy fucking bumps my shoulder, and I'm like, and I turn to the guy, and go, "What the fuck do you say?" And he goes, "What?" I was like, "What do you say?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "You need to calm down." I'm like, "I am calm, but what do you say? You bumped into me." And he goes, "My bad, dude. It's my fault. My fault."
I'm just
And I'm
imagining Shields with Mickey Mouse ears on and a souvenir cup. What the f do
No,
you say?
I had my lightsaber. I was like, "What do you say?" No,
There you go.
and I don't do that. Even Ariel, she was like, "Oh shit!" Like what? Like I don't know. I don't know why I mentioned.
If
It goes back to the, sometimes I got bullied as a kid. We said this before. I'm not getting bullied as an adult.
yeah, but you can
I'm
tell when
not.
you can tell if it's like, oh, dude, I just bumped you because we're walking, or like I bumped you because I'm an
That's
asshole.
my point though. 'Cause
That's what I'm saying.
It was just a bump, but it was like the 17th one. So
Yeah.
I reached
Oh, that day.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay,
But
okay.
agreed.
He said, what the
So
you
that,
say?
that's probably what made you get to the level of speaking up.
Yeah.
But you're right in the sense of, right, if I bump somebody like that, it's immediate.
I
Oh, my bad.
automatically, it's my fault.
Like,
bro, didn't.
Oh, all the time.
Like,
All the time.
but just
Yeah.
to keep walking like you're a fucking man on fire, like no, like no.
Man on fire.
We quoted Denzel before.
We kind of talked.
I don't think I've seen a movie from him I didn't like.
I know me and you have talked a little bit about this kind of stuff, and me and him a little more recent. But with like stuff like that, nothing wrong with speaking up, whatever. But let's say that guy would have escalated it, right? I'm not saying like he would have been afraid.
Someone's going to Mickey
No.
jail.
Mickey jail. Don't trust the soul, children. No, that's hilarious.
What's going on over here, boys?
That's pretty funny. He said Mickey jail.
No, but and I thought about that, and like, I'm like, nah, I would in my head I'm like I'm either because when I always